everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Originals. And since Jurassic Park 30th anniversary is just around the corner, we have our series for Jurassic Park in commemoration of the 30th anniversary. Alright, so for our first video, and for the very first entry for our Jurassic Park 30th anniversary, this is our LEGO Custom Parasaurolophus. And here are the guest species contest winners. Here are our lucky picks: Burgerton, Allan Korea, Leonard, Jurassic Universe, Shower Raptor, Victor Gabriel, Lost Get It, Susanne Menes, Milan Salisbury, and Unofficial Jurassic World. Congratulations everyone, and of our top 10 winners: Swollen Head of Dragon,
Top 9,
Prehistoric Species,
Top 8,
Lava Waffle F11,
Top 7,
Lego Darkness World,
Top 6,
Gabriel Elkins,
Top 5,
Jesus Bricks,
Top 4,
Anastasia Gamer,
Top
Terry
3,
the Mr. Therizinosaurus,
Top 2,
Rajasaurus,
and Top
Prehistoric Line. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you in the next year's CTC contest. For those of you who'd like to join yourself, just click on the Extinct Bricks icon. It will lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage. In the homepage, just click on the community link to see all our posts. And now for the making of our Parasaurolophus. Alright, so we have here a kit bash of the Parasaurolophus that I'm making. So we have here some modifications to the head. We use some full material here. For the crest of the Parasaurolophus, we'll be sculpting here details of the face, of course, and then you can see here that I've used the, I don't know what's that, a mutant a mutant baryonyx of some sort, the Dilophosaurus or something. And yeah, I also modified some of the parts here so that there would be no sickle claw here on the foot, as well as, you know, make changes to the arms as well so that you would have a ball and socket joint here on the wrist, of course, because you can do a lot here. And then of course we have modified the angle of the arm here. Of course we have technically, you know, since the arch of the back of the Parasaurolophus is like so, we have included some, you know, parts here so that it would have such hump. Alright, so we have mixed also equal parts of epoxy A and B here, and this is the clay that we are going to use for this. So we've mixed equal parts of that, and but please don't mix it with your bare hands. Use some tools, and that's what I used for this one. So we have filled up some of the gaps here and created some smooth surface here for the Parasaurolophus have. So if there would be some imperfections, that's okay. We can wet sand that later on, and probably you know, cover it with paint if it doesn't, you know, if it's still there. Right. So we'll be continuing on with the sculpting, and we'll see you after. So here's the draft sculpt. We still have a few more details to add to this one. Actually, the other half of the face is not yet done, but so far this is how we're aiming at, and probably we just need to, you know, cure the clay here for around 5 or 6 hours before we, you know, start with some cleaning up in the sculpt. Otherwise, this is actually done already. So here is how it looks like after we have primered it. There are a few, you know, imperfections here and there, but that is something that we can hide through painting. So let's start the painting. Alright, so we're ready to paint. This one is already dry. All we would be needing now would be some brushes of different sizes, of course, some acrylics over there. So we have a variety from white, red, greens, blues, red, and well, there's a lot quite. Yeah, so also we'll be using the hair dryer just to dry up and hasten the process. Alright, so let's start by painting the first color. This is a mixture of unbleached titanium, some greens. I think this is oxide chromium green, a little bit of blue here, and some white. So we dirtied it up a little bit also by adding some raw umber over here, and we're painting this on the lower sections of the body of the creature. So let's just remove the feet first here. So let's do this in thin coats, so that if we attain certain number of coats to it, it will hide all of those brush strokes, and it will have a very smooth surface. So the parts that I'm painting would be, of course, the lower half of the body, some parts of the neck, as well as the face of the Parasaurolophus. Now that we have painted that on, we have here a lighter version color of that. So just add in some more white to it and paint it on the much lower portions of the creature. So carefully, not overdoing it, because otherwise you have to do it right. So the third color that we're going to use here would be, well, technically this. We just added some greens and also some raw sienna to it. And we're painting this on some parts of the body of our Parasaurolophus here. This will give a subtle gradient of color from the lighter colors here towards this and that. And it would give a much needed, a green color on the figure. So this third or fourth color would be a mixture of some blues and the earlier colors that we had on earlier, but make sure that it's more blue than green. I tried like 2 or 3 times just to create, or at least have this certain color, but of course we're going to wait for it to at least dry up to see what it really looks like after it's dried. But at least we're aiming at a lighter bluish but dirty color for the back of our Parasaurolophus. And now for a bit of pop of color here. So this is a mixture of red, some browns, and a little bit of the whitish greens that we had on earlier, and we're painting this on the crest of the Parasaurolophus. Later on, we'll be also painting some parts of red, such as stripes here on the neck and also on the body, but that would be as a brighter color of red. The other details on the skin of the Parasaurolophus will likewise be painted, such as darker shades of green and some other colors that would create some interest on the body on our Parasaurolophus, because at this point it does look a little bit boring. So just a few more details we're going to add on the figure, such as some scales. We're going to do that on some parts of the green areas. You can see here that while it is actually wet, it doesn't take on the darker tone, but you can see here that after it has already dried up a bit, it's the details are actually already showing. So we're going to continue this on the figure, and that should be it. Alright, so for the last details here, we're putting in the stripes on our Parasaurolophus, and I've just lined up a bit of guide here so that I won't go over some of the number of stripes that I need to put here. So we have 3 long stripes coming down the back of the Parasaurolophus, and one big stripe here, and then some other details here will be placed accordingly, such that it would be very similar to the Parasaurolophus in the mural of Jurassic Park, the movie. And that's it for our tutorial, or short tutorial of how to make our Parasaurolophus from Jurassic Park. Here's a closer look. So hi there guys, so this is the first video for our series for Jurassic Park 30th anniversary, yay! And for this video, of course, the main attraction here will be the Parasaurolophus from Jurassic Park 1, and in here we'll be coming back later on for some size comparison, so I'll see you later, dude. So our Parasaurolophus here is actually based off from this particular photo over here, but there are other photos in the mural that were not similar to this, but I wanted it to have that very iconic look to it, where we have the blue stripes and also the red head, and that red, I don't know what's that is, the red stripe coming from the head here going towards the side of the body and towards the tail. So that is a particular Parasaurolophus that we're aiming for. Actually, the latest Lego set where it has the T-Rex, the Velociraptor, and the Visitor Center, and it has a mural also there where the Parasaurolophus was actually seen. So here's a photo, guys. So you can see here that it has the Parasaurolophus and also a baby as well. So I'm quite excited whether or Lego would be making a Parasaurolophus figure. We'll see in the future, guys. So if I would ever be able to get the set of the visitor center, I will show it to you as well as a unboxing, but we'll see if I will be able to get that inside. Well, for now, here's the closer look on our Parasaurolophus. Okay, so the Parasaurolophus in Jurassic Park 1 was seen in the watering hole with the Brachiosaurus, with several small pterosaurs. I guess those are pterosaurs, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. The Parasaurolophus there would have this arch body to it. It has a long spine. I mean, not long, but tall spine to it. So it has that arching back on the creature. It has those broad stripes of dark blue, and of course a lighter blue underneath. This stripe continues on until the end of the tail, as over here, but there are certain cuts on the tail, so it doesn't have to go all throughout all around the tail. It has this greenish overall body to it. This starts a little bit on the head here, going towards the neck, the body, the legs, and the arms, and abruptly slows or shortens here at the base of the tail. It has this white underbelly to it, and this whitish coloration on the head as well, but there are some points where I had to put on some brown to it so that it won't look very cartoony. The crest here is red color with certain darker spots or darker stripes of combination of red and browns. Of course, the snout of the Parasaurolophus will be a darker brown to it, as you can see here. On the other side, and closer, looking at it closely, you can see here that I have included certain details of scaling details of browns on the head here, so it makes it more interesting on the overall look of the face of the Parasaurolophus. This one doesn't open the mouth, but you can see here that there is there's a snout, there's a new jaw here, and then it has a lot of articulation to it. So first off, it has this rapid joints on the head area, so it has a ton of closing to it, so it can look up, look like look straight ahead, and you can twist it like so. And of course, the head or the neck here would also have the same joint to it, so you can have also several articulation to this one, like a braking position or a regular, parasaurolophus head like so. And the arms has this swivel movement to it, but the wrist joint has a ball and socket joint to it. So there's also a ton of movement that you can do on the arms as well. The legs would, have the usual Lego piece to it, and then of course you can twist the tail like so, so it swivels as well. What else? So the overall body to it has some markings of darker green to it, also some darker blue shading on the butt area here. It has 3 studs on the back, and it's really possible, guys, and really playable. So this is the Jurassic Park 1 Parasaurolophus closer look. So let's now move on to the next portion of this video, which is size comparisons. And I'm bringing out here EB again so that we can have a size comparison in this one. I really like how this is posed this way. In a way, you can see that it can be walking on all fours, but also it can rear up and walk on all twos, or on its hind legs. So at this point, let's have here EB beside our Parasaurolophus, and comparing it in terms of size of this Parasaurolophus from Jurassic Park 1, it's actually almost the same size or comparable in size. Now let's now compare with some Jurassic Park creatures that I've done so far here on this channel, but we're mainly focusing on those related in the movie scene. So of course the Parasaurolophus is seen in herds. I heard Allan Grant saying they move in herds. So they do move in herds, and what is a herd if it's just one? So we have here another Parasaurolophus. Right, so this Parasaurolophus is a bit different. It's more of the coloration in the Lost World Parasaurolophus, and that is exactly where I based on the coloration in this one. It's a chrome yellow color with certain stripes of darker browns, also some oranges, reds, and so on. So this is the Parasaurolophus. From there, with the how is it called? It has the Oompa head. I forgot the term for the hairstyle, but yeah, so let's just put that back in. So in terms of size, they're actually the same size. It's just that this one has a higher back to it, and this one doesn't. Right? So this is the Parasaurolophus from Jurassic Park 1, and this is the Jurassic Park 2 or the Lost World Parasaurolophus. And it's quite I'm really happy to see several species of the same, several dinosaurs of the same species all together. If I could redo several of these, then of course those herding dinosaurs would be things that I would like to make. Well, since we're talking about herds, we have another Parasaurolophus here, which is the Parasaurolophus made by Toy Universe. So it's quite different, though. It looks like an alien because of this large crest to it. It has a very cool coloration to it, very similar or very reminiscent of the Jurassic World the game Parasaurolophus level 40. So of course, guys, this is something that is much more intricate in terms of design, but if you are into this types of dinosaurs, level 41s, and hybrids, then please do check out his channel, Toy Universe. Don't forget the universe. Alright, so that is the Parasaurolophus level 40 by Toy Universe. Now, one of the things that I was actually looking forward and was actually wanted to see in Jurassic Park was that if the velociraptors would be able to, hunt other dinosaurs, which we didn't quite see in the movie. So let us bring some of the velociraptors here that I have and compare it with the Parasaurolophus. So first up, this is the Jurassic Park Velociraptor by Lego that I have. It is from the kitchen set. If you would remember that set, I'll here's the photo of the set. I forgot the accession number for it, but this is the Velociraptor from the set. I also did a repaint of the Velociraptor here from Jurassic Park, and I think this is the very first Velociraptor repaint that I did. And look how it pars. It has the same brownish coloration to it, although this one has more intricate coloration to it. So this is the Velociraptor repaint that I had. One of my very first repaints of a Velociraptor. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier on, it would have been really nice to see in the movie, the Velociraptors in their element, which is, hunting prey such as the Parasaurolophus. Yeah. That was a bad impression of the Velociraptor. Well, anyway, so comparing it in terms of size, you can see that, of course, this Velociraptor is much smaller. But you know what? I do have some Velociraptors which are smaller than this and are about the quite the accurate size as that of the minifigure. And as you can see here, it's quite big. But I haven't really made a Velociraptor repaint of that particular size or the accurate size of the Velociraptor. So let me know, guys, in the comments below if you would like to see that as well, because we're doing a Jurassic Park anniversary or 30th anniversary here. So comment down below if you'd like to see a repaint of the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park 1. Who knows, I might just make the big one. Alright, so, and lastly, we have here one of the biggest dinosaurs, or actually the biggest dinosaur in that particular film. This is the Brachiosaurus. Oh, you can see the neck, of course. Wait. Here you go. It's so huge it won't fit the screen. Well, as you see in the Jurassic Park film, the very first dinosaur seen there was the Brachiosaurus. Well, actually, the Velociraptor, but we didn't get to see it in full because it's caged. But nonetheless, the Brachiosaurus is actually the first dinosaur that Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler and of course John Hammond was able to introduce that to them. That is the Brachiosaurus. The Brachiosaurus was seen with the Parasaurolophus in the watering hole, and these are the Parasaurolophuses that were actually there. So it's quite nostalgic to see how this dinosaur came up here and they're together once again. I might do a picture of two of the Brachiosaurus with the Parasaurolophus, of course, but we'll see how my poor Photoshop skills would take me. Alright, so that is the comparison between the Brachiosaurus and the Parasaurolophus. Definitely our Brachiosaurus is much larger than the Parasaurolophus, and yeah. Right, so let's now move along to the next portion of this video. Extinct Break Species Roll Call, and we have here all the creatures that I've shown you here so far on this video. And if you do have other suggestions of other creatures that you'd like to see here, especially those from Jurassic Park the movie, well then please comment them down below if you want me to take down notes and also consider them for the next coming videos. Also, EB here would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is actually available in our Extinct Breaks playlist over here. But I'll also be placing individual links of my dinosaurs here, at least for those customs that we have shown here, so that you won't have to go through all 400 and plus video uploads that I've already included in this channel. Well, let's start with our Extinct Break Species Roll Call, shall we? This is our Lego Velociraptor. This is our Ibiza Universe Level 40 Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, the game rather, Parasaurolophus. This is our repaint of the Jurassic Park Velociraptor from way back. This is our Jurassic Park and Jurassic World Parasaurolophus by Extinct Pricks, of course. This is on the back. Oh, sorry, I can't show the neck. Would be our Extinct Pricks Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus. And of course, to start the show here, this is our Extinct Pricks Jurassic Park Parasaurolophus from the mural and also from the watering hole. And thank you guys for watching. That would be all for now. I hope you enjoyed this particular video, and again, please join me in celebrating the 30th anniversary for Jurassic Park the film. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one, and to be able to support the channel, please do not skip on all the ads. You may want to share this video or my other videos to your friends, and also please don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, Toy Universe and The Adventures of Moira and Usher. Please watch their videos and support their channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar!